What's going on? Welcome on to the channel. Had a request from my previous 6'8" build, also probably my 6'1" build. You guys want to know what badges I'm using for this two-way play shot that's been dominating for me. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, if you have any questions or you want some gameplay, just leave a comment down below. I'm always around to answer any questions. Just make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So this is the 6'8" dominating point guard build that I posted in my channel. It's a two-way play shot. Tyrese Halliburton, Lonzo Ball, Oscar Robinson. You can do whatever you want with this build. It's got 82 badges, and you pretty much can bang with the big guys down low. You can finish around the rim. You can hit threes. You can hit mid-range. And you can play make, which is what I do. I play make. I average over 10 assists a game when I play in my 5v5s with my crew. And dimes are all over the place. So you can see the badges. So this is essentially the setup. Now I just want you to know that when you play the game, you do the Welcome Journey Challenge, you get 4 extra badges. I put all of them on playmaking because I am a playmaking dominant person, and that's the area where I need it, and you'll see throughout this process why I put them there. So obviously you're not going to have all your badges right away. If you're doing the Rebirth, you'll have 23 badges, but the ones you want to focus on first is Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer is going to be a very good badge for you, and eventually you're going to want to get that to Hall of Fame. Once you get it to Hall of Fame, you're going to want to, or essentially you're going to eventually get it to Hall of Fame, but throughout the process, Silver will do, Fast Twitch will do, and Fearless Finisher. You're going to want to build around these 3 the entire time. And then once you get enough badges and you get enough points, you're going to go and you're going to max out. Either you can core one of these. You're going to get the same amount of points whether you do it. Oh my god. You're going to get the same amount of points whether you core Fast Twitch, because they're both tier 2s. But you're going to essentially at the end of the day core either Fast Twitch or Fearless Finisher. And you're going to want both of these to be gold. You're going to want Hall of Fame, Giant Slayer, because remember, we have an 85 layup, we have a 0 dunk. So Post-Spin Technician isn't going to do anything for me. Back Down Punisher, I don't spend much time in the back down. If you play with the layup meter, then obviously Pro Touch will be a good one for you. Rise Up isn't a dunking badge, so it's not going to do anything for you. And you're going to want Acrobat at Silver. So this is the finishing build setup that I use. I use Giant Slayer on Hall of Fame, Fast Twitch, I core that. Fearless Finisher is going to be gold, and Acrobat is going to be silver. Essentially, you're going to core whichever one of these you activate first, and obviously that's just purely up to you and how you play. I would love to get Slithery Finisher because I think it is an absolutely fantastic badge, but obviously this is not a finishing primary build, so you're not going to have enough points to get Slithery. But with Hall of Fame Giant Slayer, Fast Twitch, and Fearless Finisher on gold, and Acrobat Layup, so that way you can pretty much do increased gathers, you can get around whoever you need, and Slithery is really not that worthwhile. Shooting wise, Agent 3s is a must-have badge. I am also a very big proponent of Midi Magician because I like to hit, people just give mid-range shots. They just say you can have as much mid-range as you want, plus you're 6'8" and you can get up and over anyone, so you can pretty much get whatever you want there. Slippery off ball is a big badge for me that I really find to be good, and I always am a volume shooter type person as well. Catch and shoot is a must, and this is going to be the one that you're going to core. You're going to catch and shoot. That's going to be your core badge there. And then you kind of got to pick and choose. Blinders, I think, is a very important badge this year, and you're going to have to decide if you want to go Deadeye or Limitless. Limitless, you could go yes with Limitless for me. Or you could, if you didn't want to add all 4 of your extra badges towards playmaking, you can add all 4 of your extra badges towards shooting, and you can get 5 points on Deadeye, so you can get bronze Deadeye, and then you can get bronze Limitless. But I don't do that because I think Deadeye, silver, I got silver blinders, I have gold catch and shoot, and Limitless. Yeah, it's a very good badge, but for me, I don't really see the badge for bronze doing that much for me. So this is pretty much the run I use. You could, if you wanted to, even take one of these off and obviously pass it along to something else. Amped is an okay badge. Corner Specialist obviously is a good badge, but you'll have to, figure out some things that you want to do there. But a lot of times, I just love slippery off ball. I think you get open a lot. It's a very important badge to have. And this is the shooting setup I run, and I have zero issues with shooting. I can hit anywhere. I got an 84.3, I got an 83 mid-range, and I can pretty much hit whatever I need. Playmaking, so now just remember, obviously, this is the test build section here. So you're going to be 4 badges short because I don't have all of my badges just yet, but this is the setup and how it's going to go. Needle Threader is going to be maxed out. Hyperdrive is going to be maxed out. Quick First Step is going to be maxed out. Clamp Breakers is going to be cored. And then Unpluckable is going to be maxed out. And then you got 4 badges left. But actually you have 8 badges. So 8 badges left leaves me 6 on handles for days. So I'm going to be putting 6 on handles for days. And then that leaves you with 2 extra badges, which I like to put on ankle breaker here. A lot of times, if I don't feel like I really need to, because I don't think Unpluckable is as good as it possibly can be, I take 1 off of that and I will put 3 on here. So obviously I have 4 extra, but that's all going to handles for days. So we'll just put this here just so that way you can see it. And then obviously I have 4 extra badges. So this is a lot of the times the setup that I run playmaking. Clamp Breakers is a must and a core. All 3 of these are must max outs. And then Unpluckable on silver for me is more than enough. And then that gives me here, which I have 4 extra badges because like I said, you do the Welcome to the Journey challenge. You can add 1 more here and get handles for days to silver. And then that leaves you with 3 left. So I put it usually on bailout. So I run a bronze bailout and then I run a silver handle for days. And that's a setup I pretty much run for playmaking. Every once in a while, you kind of pass around with the extra badge points, but I either run a bailout version or an ankle breaker version. I don't think ankle breaker is that great this year. I don't see a lot of people stumbling too much, because ankle braces is only a tier 1, so a lot of people have ankle braces on. Now, defensive badges, I run Menace, maxed out, Interceptor on silver, and then I run ankle braces on gold. I run Challenger, I core that, max out my clamps, and then I still have 6 badges left. So a lot of the times I think this year, off-ball pest is a very good badge. I like glove as well. And then usually I just throw this back on ankle braces. Oh man. Glove is on this. If you want chase down artists, obviously you have a 75 block, so you can get chase down artists pretty high if that's something. I don't think chase down artists is that good this year, but off-ball pests I think is very good, and a lot of people, it does a really good job of keeping them close and grabbing them because people are running slippery off-ball. If you're getting picked a lot, so if I just find that in 5v5s I'm getting picked a ton, I will usually run this here and that here. So this is a setup that I run a lot of the times if I'm in 5v5. I will either I'll swap these 2, but at the end of the day, gold ankle braces is fine, is good enough for me. To be honest, sometimes I even go here. I kind of just play around with it depending on where my games are going. But these are musts. Here, must. Hall of Fame Menace is a must. But a lot of the times, I mean, Pick Dodger to me, it doesn't always do great things. And this is usually my base setup for defensive badges. Alright, so this is the final badge setup that I usually run. Obviously, I'll go through it last just so you can see it. Ankle braces gold. This is a must. These are musts. Must. Interceptor is a fantastic badge. This is a must. This is the one I core. Silver here. Off-ball pest I think is a very good badge, so it'd be locking down on people. And then finishing, got silver here, Hall of Fame, core this one, gold this one. Shooting, This is a must. This is a must for me. This is also a must, and then this is a must. I'm a volume shooter, a slippery off ball. Obviously, you can play around with a couple of different opportunities here, but I think this is a really good setup for me to get open, hit a lot of good open shots. I have no issue shooting. My previous video has my jump shot as well. You're free to use, and I can give you a cue on that if that will help. Playmaking, just remember I am missing 4 badges here, and if you reach level 39 you get an extra one. So I'm just about to reach to level 39, so I will be adding that 5th extra badge to playmaking. So this is my main setup without those badges. This is a must, this is a must, this is a must. This is my core. I go silver here and bronze here for now, but obviously I have 4 extra badges, so this actually is going to be this actually is a silver, and this will be gold. So I'll have silver there, I'll have gold there, and then I use my last 3 for a bailout right here, or you can use your last 3 for a gold ankle breakers if you are somebody who dribbles the ball a lot. I don't dribble the ball a lot. I throw a lot of passes, I throw a lot of assists, so I'm not an over dribbler, and that's why ankle braces, yeah, it's really good. But at the same time, I just don't activate it as much because I don't have the ball in my hands as much. I would rather go towards dimer or bailout, because bailout I think is a very underrated badge as always. But I hope you liked this video. I hope this helps, and I will catch you later.